It's Twin World with Forrest and Sage. There's no telling what they might say. It's Twin World, Forrest and Sage.
Hello, in today's video, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
This is weird. You
don't want me to get hyped?
Am I out of frame? Yes.
Out of fame!
Out of fame! Out of
We
sight!
need-
Out of mind! You're tired.
Anyways, today we're going to be on do what?
A Shane Dawson video.
A Shane Dawson video, like you always want.
It's true. You're cranky today.
I'm not cranky.
Yeah, so today we are reacting to Shane Dawson's newest video where he meets a blind person. This video is 26 minutes long, so we're gonna get right into it. It's gonna be amazing. Duh. Stand you.
Like this can't stand.
Hey, what's
I can't stand
So
you.
I am very excited about today, but also probably more nervous than I've ever been about any video I've ever done. So recently I fell down a YouTube hole and I became obsessed with this YouTuber named Molly.
Me.
Burke.
Hey guys, it's Molly here again. Welcome back.
So she does a lot of typical YouTuber things. She does daily vlogs, she does Q&As, she does what I ate in a day, but she also is blind. One face, lower face, face your right edge. Zero faces. One face, lower face, face your right edge.
All right,
Zero faces, one face, speech off.
we've made it to Starbucks. Today I'm answering a very, very commonly asked question. Do you know what you look like? If I give an easy answer, it's no, I don't.
I know. I could not wrap my brain around it. The idea of being a YouTuber but also not being able to see.
And then I just have this little VidCon tote. Is it a VidCon tote? It's an Instagram tote. There's the elevators there. I'm using the Braille. So there we go.
Literally not being able to watch your own videos.
I just want to show you guys my outfit, but like, I don't know. What else? It is what it is. Blind girl life, you know?
Not knowing what you look like. Like there's... Actually, that sounds great. No, I don't even want to make jokes because it is such a sensitive topic and she's one of the most inspiring people I've ever seen on YouTube.
Hello, my friends. It is finally time. I'm actually doing it. My blind girl makeup tutorial. Just make sure I feel that it's definitely in the blush part. And then I just tap it off to make sure there's not too much. I had to stop waiting for other people to stand up for me. I had to stop waiting for other people to raise their voice for me.
So I had to have her come to my house and do a video with me. And she has a lot of ideas. She wanted to make me blind for a day. She wanted to try to make my dogs guide dogs. Like she had a lot of fun ideas. But I'm gonna be honest, I have a huge, huge fear of losing my sight. It's been something I've had nightmares about since I was a kid. Sometimes if I think about it too much, I will literally spin into a panic attack. The idea of just waking up one morning possibly blind and like you won't be able to see movies or look at Instagram or see a cute dog when you're walking down the street, like all of that, oh my god, I'm already like panicking. Just the idea of that makes me like so overwhelmed. But I want to know more because she seems so happy and so together and confident and like excited about life, and I want to know like how does she deal with not having sight and how is she so much better than me?
When she gave us the room keys, she was like, your room has a gorgeous view. And I was like, that means a lot. Thank you.
I've just never really hung out with somebody who is blind and I have so many questions and I don't want to offend her and I'm just nervous. So Garrett's coming, Ryland's here, and we're gonna be blind for a day. Oh my god. Oh my god. I just realized she has no idea what I look like. That's a good friend to have. I'm kidding. Oh god, I don't know when to stop joking. I don't know when the jokes are too far. I'll ask her. Come in. Hi. That sounds like you got to come in when you have a camera. Hi. Oh, I noticed that you didn't shower. Yes, I did. What are you talking about? Wait, do I look dirty? Do I... smell me. Oh. Smell me. Oh.
It's been 84 years.
Oh, he used deodorant.
Wait, I showered in everything. Well, that's good because...
No, that's why I did. Because I was like, oh, she's got like extrasensory perception like Daredevil, because when Daredevil can't see, he can like smell and hear really well. So I was like, she's gonna smell me from a mile away. Is this wrong?
First of all, stop bringing Marvel into everything. Secondly, can you imagine if the doctor was like that? Like... you like Spider-Man.
No, I assume that she's going to be. I'm gonna like throw And then she'll catch him. She'll be like, you know?
All right.
I'm triggered.
I'm actually really excited, but I'm really nervous because number one, you're here and I don't know what you're gonna say or what nags you're gonna throw.
Well, that's what I'm kind of trying to figure out. To be honest, I know I was goofing a little bit there because I don't know what else to do. Can I be lighthearted about it? Because I have questions.
Like what?
Like, I don't know. Can you, like, if you make a sound, can you then see?
Because that's a dolphin. Not a person.
No, but I mean, this is what I mean is, can I ask these things or no? I'm not trying to be funny. Like, I don't know how to be.
Also, what did you do to the house, Shane?
Yeah, blinds. What's wrong with them?
Oh, the blinds broke and oh my god, it's like a symbol. Like the blinds are
You should stop.
broken. I'd say we should move the thing of the pigs having sex, but she can't see it, so I guess. What? Okay, before we get to that, did you notice anything different in this room? Oh, it's my
It's actually, I've not seen them a lot like printed. This is really cool.
So this is an Illuminati eye with my name on it. This is my underwear, which, oh my god, I'm literally wearing the same underwear. See? You see me standing there in my double XL. So guys, if you want some of these fun new shirts, Dawson, it's Prime, you get it in 2 days. Okay, she's on her way. Molly Burke is her name. No sight is her game. And she...
Oh my god, please say that's her catchphrase. Did you just do that? Did you come up with that? Okay, Molly, you did it.
That's merch.
Yeah.
That's merch.
The thing I thought about is that she doesn't know what we look like. So she can guess.
If she touches our bodies, I'm out.
How did you guess that I'm fat?
Fuck off. Oh my god, they're here.
Oh, there's a boy with her.
Oh, is she getting that dick?
A lot of tea.
Who is he?
If you stole a blind girl's boyfriend,
I mean,
that's so interesting because his dick doesn't have to look good. It just has to feel good. Wait, is she coming? Oh my god, I'm gonna cry. I want to do a TED talk in my living room. Why would she do that? Also, look at the dog. That's me. Oh my god, the dog is blind. Oh my god.
look, they're literally taking photos.
Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Oh my god, the dog.
Do you think she rides around on the dogs?
That's everything. But no. Wait, I'm gonna start crying when the dog comes in. You need to get it together, she's here.
Yeah, we have to surprise.
Oh my god. Wait, he's cute. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hi. Oh my god. Am I allowed to pet the dog?
Real person.
You think I'm a person?
You're so much skinnier than you talk about yourself to be.
I want to. I'm so excited.
Like the voice is real. This is my best friend Jay. She's also a huge fan.
I love you too.
Yeah, we both love you.
Oh my god.
We have a lot of stuff in the car to make you blind. So
We'll do that in a second. Let's
Okay.
sit down. Get to know each other. Here.
These damn commercials. I'm gonna skip it.
right?
yes, that's correct.
I've been watching tutorials. Oh my god, that dog is
He's huge.
same. So before we really get started, I have questions.
Yes.
My first question is, how are we as far as sense of humor? Because
Oh my god, it's like, no, all about the humor.
Okay.
Yeah, blind jokes are, please make them all the time.
don't tell Garrett that.
I make blind jokes constantly, don't I, Jake?
Yeah, that's very true.
Making my way downtown, walking fast, faces pass, but I can't see them.
I make them all. You know what? If I can make a joke about being blind and people laugh, it means they're comfortable. If people are like, ooh, should we like, it means they're uncomfortable about the fact that I'm blind. I know somebody's my friend when not only will they laugh at my blind jokes, but they'll start making their own.
That's like us with our body jokes.
I know. Gala.
Yeah, I found a toy.
So let's break down exactly the blindness.
Yes. So I have an eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. So it's characterized by losing your night vision and losing your peripheral vision first. So those are like the first 2 warning signs. A lot of people with RP don't go blind until they're in like their middle age to later in life. But I have a really aggressive form and was diagnosed very young. And then slowly over time, the tunnels just cave in until you have, in my case, I have like light and shadow left. I can tell there's like a window there because I can see the sun coming in. So if somebody was to stand against that and they were like backlit, I could kind of see the shape of someone.
Okay, I won't stand in front of you. Wait,
Yeah.
so when did you really lose your sight?
I lost most of my vision at 14, so 10 years ago.
So you haven't. Wow. Okay, sorry. I like start to spiral a little bit when I think about it.
You can spiral.
Is that normal? Mm-hmm. People tend to.
Yeah, there's a lot, you know, like there's a lot of stuff you don't think about until you start talking about it, and then you're like, wait, but how do you do that thing that I would have never thought of trying to do without sight, you know?
Yeah. Well, do you know
Right.
what you look like?
So I always explain that as like, I'm reading the book and you're watching the movie. So I have a description of what I look like. Like, I know that I'm really short, I know that I have really, really white skin with freckles, and I know I have, like, green, blue eyes. I know I have really long, straight, dark brown, almost black hair, but, like, that's it. And if you lined up 10 girls with that description, we all look different, right? That doesn't make up a person. I don't actually have a visual idea of what I look like.
So you don't remember what you look like before you went blind?
No, visual memory doesn't really last. Most people who lose their vision don't retain visual memory. It's like you say red. It's not like red pops up in my mind. Like, I can't do that.
So, like, you don't remember what, like, family members?
No, I don't remember what any of my family members look like, what anything looks like, really. Don't worry, it's not sad.
Okay, wait, but like...
Don't feel sad, it's not sad.
But thinking about, like your favorite movies as a kid, when you look back and think about your favorite movie, how do you... Are you just remembering the story?
Yeah, it's just like I experience everything with my other senses. So, like, nothing is with a visual. So even when I dream, like, I'm just dreaming in, like, smells and taste and touch, and it's not, like, there's just no visuals that happen with it.
Interesting.
Oh, I have a question. Okay, so say, good dreams, like, oh man, I was in this bakery, oh, it smelled so good, and then it's a nightmare, like, oh god, I was in a meat factory.
house.
Yeah.
The Jane's house.
Is it like a nightmare, like sensations that are scary and terrifying, and you feel scared, or maybe there's a bad smell and you wake up like, that sucked?
Yeah, it's like I just get like the racing heart and like the fear, and like that's a bad dream, right?
Oh, yeah.
Versus feeling like excited and happy being a good dream. Like, I've talked to a lot of my friends that were born blind, and they're like, this is my life, you know? Like, when I learned how to read, I read Braille. When I learned how to do this, I did it this way. Whereas for me, I had to learn everything the second time at, like, a really pivotal point of, like, being a 14-year-old girl going through puberty and, like, doing all the normal 14-year-old girl things, and then it's like, and now I go blind. I had to mourn the loss of the person I was and kind of discover a new person inside of me to become.
And what a fun process.
I know, it was very shitty at the time. It was really hard,
Yeah.
and I went through like really severe depression. I was suicidal, I self-harmed. It was like a very bad time in my life. I lost all of my friends, and
Why would you lose your friend? Why would they leave? I don't understand.
Yeah, I guess because I went from being like this person who's like really bubbly and happy and outgoing, to being, you know, sad and depressed all the time and angry, and, you know, 14 is a hard age for everyone, right? Like, everybody's dealing with their own stuff at that age and self-discovery, and I think that how they went about it wasn't right by bullying me, but I feel like it was all they kind of, like, knew how to do, you know? Like, they were dealing with their own stuff, I guess, and, like, just couldn't handle mine on top of that, and I get it because, you know, there's no excuse for what they did to me, but I also can say that I really understood what I was going through. So to expect other 13 and 14-year-old people to understand what I was going through would be asking a lot when they're already going through their own stuff, you know?
How long did it take you? Because you keep saying today, they're like, oh, it's not sad, it's not sad.
Yeah.
How long did it take you to come out on the other side and, like, find joy in life now?
There was, like, a lot that went into recovery for me. There was, like, a lot of therapy and just kind of learning to rediscover how to love things that I loved before. Like, I love makeup and fashion, and so when I went blind, I was like, oh my god, but I still love those things. So, like, how can I love something that I can no longer see? And so kind of once I started rediscovering how to do my makeup without sight, and how to enjoy fashion without seeing it, and, you know, meeting people in my life who did accept me for who I am, those were all the things that really helped build me up again, and now I get to like help other people every day through my own struggles and give purpose to like all this pain I went through, and that's so rewarding. I love it.
Molly Burke is one of our youngest and cutest campaign volunteers. There you go.
As Mr. Lalonde said, my name is Molly Burke. I am 10 years old and I suffer from RP. 5 years ago, I was diagnosed with RP at Sick Kids Hospital by Dr. Eon. When I'm 13, I hope to get a guide dog so that I can be like a regular teenager and be independent.
Okay. Sorry. So this is like a lot.
Got deep. I know.
Sorry, I have a couple things I want to do with you. The first thing is, I thought it would be fun to give you like a house tour.
Yes.
And then you could tell me what you think it looks like by like feeling and also the smells.
Oh, the smell.
Wait, how should we do this? Should you have the dog? Should you have the stick?
Why don't I just walk and you can tell me if I'm gonna walk into something?
Oh, that's a game. And walk. And there's stop.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of dog hair. You can't see it, but there is a stick.
The house is always clean to me.
Oh, perfect.
Ooh, is there a fluffy carpet under my foot?
Oh, don't touch it. There's dog pee on it.
Why is there dog pee on it?
That's where he goes. There's Mario Karts. Oh my god, wait. Oh.
What, video games?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't play them.
You should just be bad at them. Right? Oh my god,
True.
that's me.
Do you know what I love though? When like Best Fiends reaches out, they're like, you'll notice when you open her up the bright, fun colors. And I'm like, I don't know if you look at my channel, but like I won't notice Best Fiends. Thank you.
Wait, how? Okay, the dog is going up the stairs, which is fine.
Where are you going? Oh, a spiral staircase.
Oh, yeah.
This is very fun.
Oh, you're killing it. So up here, the cat is in here. And
Gino.
you know.
Of course I know. I watch every single video.
Really?
You're like the only YouTuber that no matter what the video is about, I'll still watch it because you'll make me laugh anyways.
Oh my god, I wonder if you would still watch if you knew what I would look like.
I think that about a lot of the guys I kiss. Don't let her still kiss you.
I have questions about that. We'll get to that later. Okay.
Gino!
So,
I don't want to kick it.
oh my god.
Is it a him or a her? I don't want to kick it.
There's a lot of obstacles.
Why was there something in the middle of the doorway? That's a very odd place.
Going straight. There's a bed right there. Okay, I don't know why I screamed. And then if you just like bend over. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
Oh my god, hi Gino. I've learned so much about you.
Just hiding all the gross things in my room. What's going on
Luckily,
here?
I can't see them, so.
Thank God. We should have you guess what the three of us look like. Just by what we've said about ourselves.
Okay.
Wait, how does that work? You like touch our faces and stuff?
No,
What?
God, no. Misconception.
Oh, is it?
I don't know any blind person who feels faces, to be honest.
So that's just Hollywood trickery, huh?
Yes.
Alright, so what do you think I look like?
I think you have blue eyes, dark brown hair. I think you're like fair skinned, but probably not as fair as me. I think you're like, I know you said 6 feet, but I think you're like 5'11". Your hair isn't super short, but it's not long.
Okay. And then what do you think my body looks like?
From hugging you, I feel like,
Oh, I'm triggered.
Okay, let's move on to the next thing.
as I said, the way you talk about your body and what your body actually is, you know, you make it sound, to somebody who can't see you, you make it sound worse than it is. Like, you're much slimmer than you talk about your body to be.
Wow. Yeah, because I was going to say...
Positive self-talk, Shane.
Okay. Garrett.
I picture you have dirty blonde hair.
Yes, oh my god.
You're taller than Shane.
Significantly.
You're like 6'1", 6'2".
6'4", so.
Oh, sorry. Should I be correcting you?
I picture you to have freckles.
I wish.
I picture you to have blue eyes.
Give him a hug and tell him he's thin.
Oh, wait, we're wearing a big poofy jacket. Can you work your way through it?
Oh, you are quite tall. Oh, your shoulders are quite broad too. Rylan, you're pretty short.
Yep.
You're like maybe 5'8", 5'9".
Yeah, 5'8".
And I picture you to be like much more, like not scrawny, but like.
Yeah, I'm scrawny.
I think you have blue eyes as well, bright blue.
I have an idea. A blind girl picks out my outfit.
Ooh, I can do that.
Come to the closet. Okay. Oh, sorry. Walk. Oh, yes.
Ooh, it's a big closet.
Okay. I was in there for a lot of years.
That's the dirty bit.
Yeah, those are, cum towels. Okay, come over here. There we go. So you're gonna feel 2 big buckets, and that's me and Garrett. But then you'll also feel in these buckets, there's, I think, clothes. They're mostly clean.
I'm guessing it's gonna be a lot of t-shirts. Okay, this shirt's a problem. I'm blind and I'll tell you not to wear that. Okay, what is this? This feels like a tea. I'll give you a makeover, don't worry.
That's a title.
Why is there a hanger with the clothes inside a bit?
I don't know. Oh, I love that one.
It's very old. You need to get rid of this.
I come in here, she's just feeling your face.
Are these like...
She's like, why do you have a parachute? I have a question about dating. So,
I just got Tinder like 5 days ago.
how do you use it?
So I can't see the photos, obviously. But I do have like a friend like Jake. Jake helps me with my swiping a lot. Thanks, Jake. So I just have people like describe the guys or like if they look like my type.
How do you tell them that you're blind?
So that's like a game, you know? Like, like I kind of like, it's like a challenge.
Yeah.
Like, although the other day I agreed to go on a date with this guy and then I was like, oh shoot, I haven't told you I'm blind yet, have I? And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, surprise.
Did he still go on a date?
Yeah.
That would be a dream come true. Like if I was getting nervous about a Tinder date and they're like, oh, by the way, I'm blind, I'd be like, oh my god, let my gut out. If I was like my stretchy pants.
Eventually they'd get to it.
Wait, so on Tinder. Of course you picked the shirtless guy with abs.
So that's
So
what,
how do you tier his profile?
Micah, 22.
25.
Music.
Music.
Background / Micah.
Wait, so he made a little emoji of a guy going, I don't know, but it read it to you like...
Like the actual,
So that's annoying.
that's annoying. Actual emojis it will read.
All of emojis. How do we do this?
Messages. Keyboard. Emoji.
Oh, she's on
Next
emojis.
keyboard. Smileys and people. Smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Face with stuck out tongue and tightly closed eyes. Distressed face vomiting.
Distressed face vomiting.
Words. Symbols. Broken heart. Broken heart.
Oh.
Broken heart. Insertion point. Smileys and face with stuck out tongue. Face with stuck out tongue. Distressed face smile. Smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Face with stuck out tongue. Tightly closed eyes. Distressed face smile. Face with stuck out tongue. Awareness. Speech off.
That's my life. Everything you just said. Oh, fridge tour. Sorry.
I'm literally not letting her touch the inside of your fridge.
Ooh.
This is gonna be gross.
I have 2 cans of soda. Which one do you think is better? Could be wrong.
Can I taste test them? Or am I just supposed to say by holding?
You're just using your psychic abilities.
That's so cool, like how the X-Men don't want a cure to be.
Okay, I'm gonna say. Sorry.
You're sure? You're getting it. She knows to cut him up.
Let's all cut
Shane does it when I talk about Harry Potter or X-Men. It's just like a matter of.
Ooh, what house are you in? I'm a Slytherin.
Wait, you're not doing this. We're not doing this.
That's amazing. Wait, what's your favorite book?
You're making me not like you.
Say, this one's.
I'm sorry. Yes, that would be the guy root beer. That's everything. Thank you. Do you like
And
Dyson?
aspartame. I feel the judging.
Yeah.
I feel the judging glare.
Okay.
Hey, where are the doggies?
Oh, you want to meet the dogs?
I want to meet the dogs.
There are a lot.
Okay.
Okay. There's a table right there. Sorry.
That was close. That was definitely a close one.
I saved you.
You're so brave. I saw what you did.
I know. Which one? Yeah. So this one doesn't have a name yet.
Still? I liked Honey.
Wait, do you have any
I know it
ideas?
is quite gay, but
Honey?
it's cute.
What did you just call Honey gay?
No, it is quite gay, but it is cute.
Yeah. Oh my god, don't eat her arm.
Hey. He has a heavier. The other dog's light.
What is going on? Is he squirting? Is he turning into
He's learning from Daddy.
Are there actual animal intestines hanging from your tree?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Are those real intestines? Say they're fake. I don't want to get flagged.
Real intestine.
Okay, what is like an annoying question that people ask you a lot?
How I use technology, how I know when to stop wiping, as if anybody looks when they're wiping.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Isn't that
I don't
disgusting?
look at my poops when I'm wiping.
That's what I think. That's
You
what, you do.
around just to make sure that like I got everything. Yeah.
Don't give him that face. That's very normal. It's very normal.
Excited people are gross.
Okay, I have questions about your dog.
Yes.
So, how did you get your dog so smart? Because you said that you can just like say Starbucks and he knows where to take you.
Yeah. So he went to school for 2 years. I call him my like Tesla, you know, to your Toyota, or like he's like my Chanel to your Target, because he's like a $40,000 dog to your like, you know, pet store animal.
Are you dragging my dogs right now?
Your dog specifically, just the general population of dogs.
God, he's the G-Wagon!
Yes. Can I drive your car?
Yes! Can you drive?
I mean,
Or no? It's
no.
Wait, can I teach you to drive?
Yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me right now?
No.
'Cause I want to do that.
Yeah, let's
Will you
do
let me
that.
do that?
Yeah.
Is it okay that it's illegal probably? We can just find a
Yeah, you
place.
just find somewhere empty.
Wait, are you serious right now?
Yeah.
Get in here! I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Do you know what shook means? You can't see me, but I'm
Shook
shaking.
it.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm talking about Molly's mom.
Oh, Mr. Fucking.
She's so cool. She's from Ireland and she's got an accent. I love her.
Isn't she great?
She just mentioned that she's gonna let me teach her how to drive.
Wait, what? That's in.
That's fabulous.
That's
Yay!
That's everything. We're gonna get a thumbnail today.
Island's car. Can I please? How can you say no to the blind girl? Come on.
It's a hate crime.
Fine.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, wait, you know what I just realized? I've never even driven the G-Wagon.
Is this the brake?
No, that's the break.
Oh my god.
Shit, I'm so scared. Okay. I have blind simulation goggles. These simulate 5 different eye diseases.
Oh no.
What does it
I
look like?
look shook, right? Where did she go? Everybody left me.
Down there.
Oh my god, what was that? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. How do I guess the sizes? Do I gotta hold them up by my body?
I do this every day. So this is my reality. This is my goal.
I'm gonna cover my tears.
Gonna teach her how to fucking drive.
Oh my god.
I can't.
I fucking love her.
She's great. I love that she has a sense of humor because
Yeah.
some people just don't. But oh my god, that was awesome. Absolutely amazing.
I'm very excited for the second one.
Yeah. So
Let's get right into the next one,
yes,
please.
yes, 100%. Yeah. So we're gonna go right.
We're gonna go right into the next video. Feel free to click on the link at the end of this one, at the end
Yes.
card, to watch
Part 2.
part 2
Yes.
of the 3-part series. That's pretty much it.
Yes. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Make sure you like, favorite, and subscribe.
Share with all your friends as we can.
We work ourselves.
But
Check out our Showtime's first series of first events. Just
Yes.
throwing that out there. Bye.
bye.